Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space, the other space game, 4X space game that came out this year. Or the only other really one I know of. Anyway, medium-sized galaxy. So let's make it 6 players. That's not 6. I have not played on anything other than what... I've only played one game of this, by the way, so I suspect I'm going to be absolutely owned on this. What is this? Timer. I don't even know what half of these things do. Anyway. Single white. I like how this is like the multiplayer session. You can invite people to make it multiplayer. However, we're just gonna have them random. But how do I? Ah, there we go. So, I'm just gonna delete them. Yes, cause that's me. Anyway, so we've got the standard factions. You've got United Empire, who are pretty much human. You have scientist robot things, I think. Evil military populists. You can read the description down here and what they're good at and what they're bad at. I'm not going to wait through all of them. You have amoebas. I don't understand how an amoeba flies through space, but whatever. Evil. And the Cravers. Cravers are very interesting. One of their traits is eternal war, which means you can't have peace with other factions. They're pretty evil, to be honest. You also find out what's interesting is their main way they're going to win. So population and wonder for some ratio. Sowers. What even are the sowers? Race of machines. And then you got the pilgrims. I've only played as the United Empire and customized it, so let's not play as the Cravers, because I would like to do some diplomacy. What are these guys? They're evil. The amoebas. All from a lowly species. Amoeba affinity. That's their like tech tree. This just tells you what they're good at. Naive. Huh. That's hilarious. Masters of Illusions. 40% less for a cost for a ship without weapons. I don't think so. I'm gonna add one. And I spelled it wrong, didn't I? Okay. Can I get rid of some of this stuff? I can get rid of all of it. So let's build I wish it wouldn't have my... whatever. So now I can also choose who I want to be officiated. Have my affinity with. This is my tech group, I believe. Starts with the whole map. Oh, here we go. So, United Empire has bonus to tax rate when bonus to production when low tax rate. Okay, Sheridan have the same. The Cravers get locust points. I don't know what that is. Starts with the whole map known. That's not bad. Ooh, science bonus. Ability to evacuate a star system. That sounds completely useless. Unlocks cloning of a hero. Don't care about that. So, less food, but more production. I really like research, to be honest. Oh well. Okay, let's take a look. So I've got defense. Fearless Warrior sounds nice. Plus 12. Oh, that's system defense. Feeble Warriors. Rebellion. Well, that sounds like a good thing to have. Revenge. Stellar Guardians. That's actually a really... We'll talk about, like, influence later, but that's something that's really sounds really useful. Oh, this is technology, so I can unlock early technology. I'm not going to do that, especially with a research bonus. That's pointless. Ooh, so this is anomalies that you can have in your system, I believe. Or on your planet. Like, Poor Soul, you get one less research and stuff like that, and you can mitigate those later on, kind of, but now, if I remember correctly, yes. I like this. The Hugin Rings. And you can only have one anomaly on your planet. So that's going to use up 5 of my 65 points. What do we got? Dusted Head? I don't think so. Legendary Heroes. -2 upkeep, plus 10%. XP. That's quite nice, but I'm not going to get it. Death Before Dishonor. Sounds like a Klingon thing. Big fleets. Oh, that is amazing. That sounds so amazing. Fast Traveler, also amazing. I don't like that. +1 ship, I think that's radar or detecting ships. Oh, additional ships. Plus 15%. Optimal structure sounds amazing as well. I'm going to put that on for now, see what happens. An extra 10%, extra 30%, that's pretty good. And strong alloys sounds amazing as well. Oh, I want scientists. No, don't want that. Wow, I can like buff it up, but I'm not going to buff it any further for now. Wow, so economy. So customizing your race can take a while. Trade routes will also work in Cold War or at war. That's quite nice, but I'm not going to get that. Businessman, I want dust. Sounds good. Dust archaeology. Oh, see, that's nice to begin with, but I'm not going to get it. Entrepreneur. Oh, +1 dust per population on planets. That is amazingly strong. At least early on. I don't know how much you need it later on. Black Thumbs. -10% food figures. That's quite good. Crowded planets. +1 on tiny, small, medium. That's not bad. Pessimistic. I don't like that. Optimistic. See, that's a really good bit. Building. Master builders, right? Nope. Weapons module. Ooh. 10% ship cost reduction. The price of beauty. Ouch. Space battles. Spray and pray. -5% accuracy. That's not that great. Plus accuracy. That's nice. Optimal defenses. Better defenses. Offense first. Interesting. Mutual understanding. Damage max per number of allied. I don't know how that works. Research points to the current research for the... Oh, that's interesting. Huh, interesting. Yeah. Deadly weapons. Max on fleet. So it gives you extra... When you're in a fleet, it gives you extra damage. Wouldn't mind some diplomacy. Naive. I don't think so. Symbiosis. No, not Eternal War. I don't want any of those. So I have 20 points. Where am I going to put these 20 points? See, a lot of these I don't really want. You could get some techs, but that's useless with a tech bonus. Let's get some strong allies and some bigger fleets. That gives us a 25% tech bonus. So there we go, that's how you customize. I'm gonna be them and I'm going to be purple. This will be interesting. Considering I've only ever played one game of this, it shall be interesting to see how I do. This is kind of like a mishmash of Galactic Civilizations. Yes, I can. Galactic Civilizations and Sins of a Solar Empire and Masters of Orion 2. I wouldn't say 3 because I have played 3. I hate it. So, these are heroes we can recruit. Oh, we have an amoeba hero. I recognize him immediately. So what do we got? We have an amoeba. We have a dedicated sower. Unfortunately, we don't have a dedicated fleet dude. This guy's going to be really good early on. But we don't have a dedicated fleet dude. That's disappointing. Because fleet guys are really, really important. Especially in really large battles. Oh well. I'll probably be getting him and wait for other heroes. Next. Empire Management. Happy. Content. Happy. That seems like a good place to put it. Now if you actually see, if I go down to ecstatic, you can see that my production's going up. And my research and stuff. The happier your workers are, the more they do. Isn't that nice of them? What do we got? So we have Alpha Fleet, which is an investigator, a scout. Fantastic. Go to the Yellow Sun, please. And what's its spicker? A large ocean. And it's got blue cat mold. Sweet, I want that. And dust water on that small arid. See, this is going to be a nice dust making one. I'm going to settle that. And I've already got a wormhole, which I can't travel through yet. However, it looks like Spic is going to make a interesting point to defend from. Now, first thing I want to get in Henway fusion plants. Pretty much one of the most important technologies because it increases production. And then it also reveals Titanium-70, which is an excellent first technology. Now, to go from there... What do I have in my home system that I can colonize? Barren. So really the only thing I'm going to do anytime soon is this desert. That's nice, I wouldn't mind that. Ooh. No exploitation. See, there you go, you got Huygen rings. You can see my planet has rings. Which is quite a nice bonus, because I'll get even more research than I usually would. Now this is a Terran. So, the way this works is, pretty much everything you build is system-wide. Be it ships or systems, and you can only build one thing at a time, you don't split them. However, each planet can have what's called an exploitation. Each exploitation does something different. For example, research, exercise stations does for research. On Terran planets it's best to build food, because they're good at making food. The reason why I have such a high research rate there is because of my Huygen rings, plus 2 research per population, so I'm pretty much doubling what my research would be already. It's also the reason why I have a slightly larger dust output. Dust is the currency in this game. Up here you can see what I'm researching very smallly, and my small dust icon. So there we got, I have no contact with anyone else, I am last. This is my empire status. I showed you this. You can set an AI. I don't like the AIs, to be honest. See how many things are in the hangar, what they're doing. This is also a good way to change what they're doing. See and sort by what your food, industry, science, and dust. Your approval, your population, your name system, your tax rate, what your empire-wide factors are, which is really nice, and how much research you're doing. Next we have military, where your fleets are, your ship designs, adding and removing. I will be doing some of that later on. Diplomacy, I cannot do diplomacy because I know nobody. Resume, not the right button. That takes you to your options, Very nice to know. And the hero screen, which I've already shown you. And the only hero I will be getting is him. So let's move to the next turn. So this is mostly turn-based. Ah, here's the influence. I talked about this a little earlier, having that extra influence bonus. It is really nice because there are a couple of things you can and can't do in your influence. Like, if a planet is in your influence and it's the enemies, I do believe when they come into the system and they're attacking, there are some things that you can't do and stuff like that. Anyway, if we come to that, it comes to that. Anyway, it starts as an outpost. Development. Yeah, the planet starts as an outpost and it takes like 20 turns or something. Oh, there you go, 30 turns before it becomes a colony. So of course, Terran planet, straight onto the food. And that's all I can do at the moment because I haven't researched anything. And great things have a small beginning. I have now colonized a planet. Let's end the turn and my research should be done. By the way, button down here. Executes fleet movements. Fleets don't move on their own between turns, unless it's the enemy. Click this to move your fleets. Let's move that way. What have we got? N-Wave fusion plants. And yes, I know I can queue research with the shift button. Where should I go? That's right, I had a desert prospect, but deserts don't come till later, do they? Yeah, I really need to secure some, oh, it's a binary star system. I really need to secure some, Titanium 70, at least early on. What do we got? Tundra, arid. Ooh. I want arid. Arctic. Desert. Of course, I'm going away from the shielding to get the Kilo class, which is the next level ship, which I would like to. But if I get colonized desert, it would be fantastic for me. I would also like a faster ship. Turning over here. So, wait, I didn't explain the research really well, did I? Research screen. Your trees are broken up into 4 different things. Up to the north, we have weapons and defenses, I guess. Makes your ships hit harder and defend more. It's military trees, galactic warfare. To the left is an interesting tree, applied sciences. I like what that's called. Unlocks strategic resources and I don't know, and other stuff. It, like, the way the game works is in combat, you've got cards. See, here's one here. I don't know about how great the card system works but it's interesting, I'll say that. Anyway, these cards are unlocked here, as well as certain different technologies, which some buildings, like this one, which is quite good, and different bonuses to your ships and stuff. And different things you can put on your ships. Generally, I think these are support, not really anything offensive. Down below, we obviously have our colonization tree, and also our ship tree, and our engines tree. Like, down the bottom here, we have +2, just +2. On star systems, paying 20 credits a turn, that's quite good. However, you saw a wormhole earlier on. It's not a wormhole. This is the wormhole one. Unlocks space travel through wormholes. I will have to come down here eventually to get this technology. And I want to pick up this one as well, because some of these are quite good. And then finally, to our left, we have our diplomacy tree and trading tree. Well, it does more than that. This tree is very important for one reason, and that's because it gives you command points. If you want to go to war, You have to pick up these command points as early as possible. Well, not as early as possible, but you have to keep up with your enemies. And that can be very difficult if you have no command points. Because bigger fleets do much, much more. No. I don't really want to go... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Thank you. 3 turns before my desert colonization is done. Oh, I should have... Oh no. Can't really afford to colonize there yet. Oh, you finished. Next, I build this. I will build this everywhere. You will build that after that. You build that because plus 10 production on any planet is just amazing in this game. I need to colonize this system. It's only a poor yield, but Procreator. But that Titanium 70 early on is pretty vital. From the looks of it though, unless this system is connected here somewhere, I might have a I was hoping for a I should come back. A monopoly on these systems, but apparently not. I need to select some research. Where should I go? This is quite nice, this technology here. Although I have some blue cap mushrooms, and I should get this one as well. Pick up these. And then actually here. Right here. Yeah. And then we'll get some weapons. How about it, guys? We should be able to arm our ships. Actually, no. +1 on planets. Pick up this. And then we'll go to my favorite and your favorite, the laser. Okay, there we go. End turn. So we have our research queued up for a little while. That should take us some turns. Excellent. Resource discovered. Resource discovered. And we got a poor colony on Spica 3. So we can now exploit blue cat mold. And we can also exploit dust water. And we can also exploit the hydromel. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like I completed 2 in 1 turn. So research overflow in this game allows you, if you've got lots of things queued up, allows you to research lots of things at once, which is always nice. Of course, I gotta move my ship. And now we can end the turn. Ooh, I should hire my hero as well. That's something I really should do now. Heroes. So I am definitely going to pick up this guy. He's the only one I really, really like. And guess what? You get this hero. So, the way heroes work is, if they're on a ship, if they're a combat one, every time they enter combat, they gain levels. For ones on planets, they gain experience over time. And they can level up, and you can give them traits and certain things. Certain heroes do better at certain things. Ooh. Medium ocean, large desert. Kessel Syndrome's not nice, but these other 2 planets are amazing. Plus 40% ship XP on the Empire? Yes, please. I need to get a colonization ship there as well. Actually, I wish I'd gone there first, to be honest. Oh well. Where do we go? Ooh, that's a nice planet. What do we got? A small jungle? What is this? +2 food. This is a nice planet as well. I'm gonna go here instead of up here. Well, it's only 2 jumps. They're both 2 jumps away. Let's hope I don't have any neighbors close by to me. I completed 2 techs again. That's interesting. Done. Next, I'm gonna need more than 1 So you looked at the research. That was 7 turns. Now it's 3 turns. I'm going to need a couple of these. And if I expand too much, my people are going to get angry at me. They have, like, wariness. Oh, this might be a dead end. No, it's not. Well, it actually is a dead end because of the wormhole travel, because no one can get here yet. Huge arid, that's quite nice. It's got nothing else I can really colonize, though. Ancient ruins are quite good. So I might try and take Rihar, Chris, and then colonize these ones at the back. One thing to note, every time you build a procreator, one of your population units gets taken away, so be wary of that. Also, if you colonize another planet in the system, it also gets taken away. So yeah, you gotta be very careful with that. I want more weapons, this is good to know. I guess I just go over here, because I can't really do anything else. I'm glad I got Spicker though. I might also... Spicker is a good place, because it's got a huge arid, I believe. Yeah. Huge and small arid, and it's got deserted cities. It's quite a good planet. There's some really good planets around me. I'm quite surprised. The first time I played, I had like nothing good around my city. Ah, finished the procreator. Oh god, Spicker's... Oh no, it's okay. Spicker's doing something. I was gonna say, oh god, please don't tell me I've left Spicker without anything to do. So, let's see. Yeah, see, there you go. Overpopulation. What? That's bullshit. You're not overpopulated. So I'm gonna pick up... Just out of interest. Low gravity. People are happy with low gravity. Wow, this is actually a really good system. And with a huge... Like, Barren's horrible. But it's got a lot of really nice stuff on it. So is Tundra. Oh no, -5, -15, -15. Yeah, you can see that, like, colonizing, the harsher the planet that you colonize, the more likely it is to be people hate you for it. I mean, jungle, Terran, ocean, everyone loves them. Why can't they love the poor Tundra? That's okay, the Tundra planets suck. Spicker, good work. You're almost colonized out, so I'm gonna actually get you to colonize here. I'm not gonna build this, because I probably won't be building ships here. Because it doesn't, if you ever look at the planets, this tells you your food, industry, science, and dust production. It really doesn't have a fantastic, industry. Now, I actually haven't explained this. If you ever look, it gives you +1 food on desert, Arctic, arid, and tundra. So we've got 2 arid. So this is actually a decent place to put it. But it's per population. So you want to build these. So if they got a really large population, you get +1 food for every single one. So if one population produces 2 food here, if I built this, it would actually produce 3 food per population. At least that's my understanding of the way this works. +1 dust production per pop on this in this system would be amazing, because I've got 1 ocean and 2 arid, so this is going to be amazing. That's just +1 science per population on every planet, so this is going to be a really high science place as well. Don't care about that. I will want this as well. Sustainable farming, yeah, I may as well. And I'm actually going to put it further up. In fact, I'm going to put it first. There we go. Now, it should be obvious why I'm colonizing Rihar and Chris first, but if you don't understand, it's because over here is open, and I'm very scared that someone's going to take them first. And I want to have as many... okay.